So, hi there, Scorpio. This is the cards, channeled messages for the, sorry, I paused because I'm like, what sign am I on now? So the cards for Sun, Moon and Rising, and Scorpio could be Venus too, but really we've got a bit of Scorpio anywhere in our charts. So yeah, watch it even if you're not, or some people cross watch, whatever's your deal. I'm shuffling the cards for self-love and self-care. I've got a card for love and romance, whether you're single or in a partnership. I have got cards for life, and then I've got cards for your awakening journey, because these are all things that I help people with. So the card that we have as a focus for self-care and self-love for Scorpio, and happy birthday Scorpio as well. This was your birthday month. We're just coming out of Scorpio next week, and we're coming out of Mercury Retrograde in Scorpio, so you really have been through them. Look out, that's cool how your signs in the shot. But yeah, we really have kind of went through it. I can say that as a Scorpio rising. So it's about time pleasure came your way, Scorpio, isn't it? Because you've went through a bit of tenderness. See how they've done that? You've went through a very tender time where your inner child will have been getting the hot seat put on them, which, you know, that actually, in this case, it's a bit of pain. So it's like you've been going through a lot of pain, healing your shadow, because Scorpio is a shadow, if you didn't know that. I'm loving how Scorpio is here. Scorpio is the shadow, and the shadow, if you don't know, is the parts of yourself that you tend to hide from people, either consciously, or, you know, you're kind of like, oh, I don't like that about myself, I'm going to hide it, or unconsciously. But it's the parts that you really don't want people to see. But guess what? Newsflash, we've all got them. Nobody's an angel. And it's kind of like, you know, we've all got tender parts that are easily triggered, easily angered. And it says, speak gently to yourself, cherish the child within. So I really do feel, Scorpio placements, you've been going through a lot of inner child healing, and I can tell you, as a Mars in Scorpio and a Scorpio rising, I definitely am feeling this to be the case. But I really do feel, you know, it's like coming out of Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, it's like you're still going to be feeling a bit tender going in the last half, you know, the last 2 weeks of November. So please do be a bit gentle with yourself, and make sure that you're introducing pleasure. Like, again, notice how these really go really nicely, and I don't pull, I'm not meaning to pull, I'm only pulling one of these cards for each of the signs, but you needed these 2 cards, and that's why they came out. And it's about, because you're feeling tender, make sure that you're bringing in that joy and that playful energy into your life. Do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients. And again, Scorpio, you really do feel life on such a deep, deep level. And again, I'm talking from knowing, because I am a Scorpio rising, which is basically pretty much the same as a Scorpio sun. I tend to observe, and because I attract a lot of Scorpios, so a lot of my best friends, I surround myself with Scorpios, which is a wise thing to do too, because we're fiercely protective. You don't want to get stung by a Scorpio. But I really do feel, oh my God, love it. So I really do feel that, so we're going to go on to the singles, and then we're going to go on to pull a card for the partnerships. But I really do feel for singles that are Scorpios, like, it's like this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, it's been tough. It's been a lot of facing your pain, healing your shadow. And again, listen, again, if somebody's like, I've completely healed my shadow, I no longer have one, or any of that bullshit, you know, don't believe that, because we're always going to have our shadow side. You're always going to need it. Polarity is a part of life. But you have been doing a lot of healing. You've not been shying away from the work. And that's why you need a bit of lightness in your life. And Venus and Sag is bringing it. Sagittarius season this week is going to bring it. And it's pretty much, you know, a couple of days, as soon as Mercury goes direct, we're in the Sagittarius season, and it's going to be a lot lighter, playful energy. But, you know, actually, in saying that, although we're in Sagittarius energy, the energy is going to be lighter, but I really do feel we are going through a collective awakening too. So the energy is still going to be pretty heavy. And I mean, now I'm getting drawn the Capricorn symbol there, and, you know, Capricorn is about heavy, serious stuff. So you know, bit of both. So tenderness, but make sure you're bringing in the fun too. But for those of you that are single, because you've been doing that healing work, very soon, when you clearly decide what it is you want, so that wait a minute, I'm going to read that. Clearly decide what it is you want, so it comes to you now. So basically, Scorpio, when you can make up your bloody mind, right? When you can ask your inner child what they want, or perhaps you need an inner child, this has been come true for a lot of the signs. I haven't said it for everyone, but I've said it for quite a lot of them. When you maybe need to come to me, or whoever you're drawn to, for an inner child soul retrieval, you're going to bring back that pleasure and that joy in your life, and you'll find that that actually attracts who you're meant to be with, because you weren't attracting them in your life because you weren't allowing yourself to experience that pleasure. You were stuck in the pain. And God, that's really heavy, but I really do feel that is quite a Scorpio thing, especially Venus and Scorpio. Look at that as children, and it's great love. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It's worth making the decision and taking the actions that you're guided to take, Scorpio. But and again, look at, there's such a theme of children in your inner children. It could be actual literal children. I've got something to do with what I'm saying here as well. But I mean, again, it's more inner children, and I'm kind of feeling it's like the Venus and Scorpio that was before the Venus and Sag energy. You know, Venus and Scorpio is deep, passionate, really true love. It's all or nothing love. But what that means is, if you don't allow yourself to have that that amazing true love energy, it's like you can keep yourself stuck in the pain of like, I'm never going to get this, or I'm never going to be my soulmate, or I'm never going to be my true love. But you know what? You will if you heal your inner child and you allow your inner child to have what they want. You allow yourself to have that pleasure, and you decide that you are worthy, and you're calling it in, and you make the effort, and you go through the painful part to get to the pleasure. I'm loving how this all ties in. But yeah, for those of you that are single, make up your mind what it is you want and who you want, and then let it go. And if you're meant to be that person, Spirit will make sure that you get to be together, that your inner children are like, yeah, it was worth it. You know, divine timing is it love in your work, in your love life. For those of you that are together, again, clearly decide what it is, the changes that you want to bring in your relationship. Don't care about the whys or the hows, but oh, this is never going to happen, that's never going to happen. Tell Spirit the healing that you want within your relationship, and then allow that healing to magically come about within your relationship. Loving how they said that. Right, a card for life for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Does that say resistance? Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. There's some sort of let go of the tight grip. And Scorpio, you are very, you know, you're fixed, and you can be quite controlling with your own life, and you know, with just general things in life. You know what I mean? It can be like, no, it needs to be this way. If you let go of the how, like I said, let go of the how things are going to heal within your connection, whether you're together or whether you're not, and you let go of that resistance, you actually literally make way for miracles. I also feel with all the trees here, I'm being drawn to say that you really do need some grounding with all this mixed up kind of energy that's going on, and no wonder you're feeling mixed up. Mercury retrograde really did confuse you quite a bit, and things are going to need to sort themselves out in the last half of November. And it's about you sharing your voice too, Scorpio. There's something you need to express. There's someone you need to express your feelings to. And I feel in love, this is, you need to express your vulnerability to your partner or the person that you want to be your partner, is what I just heard as well. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. It's time to share your voice, Scorpio. On the bottom of the deck, break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's all just so, I mean, if this was not an example of how Spirit works for me, I don't know what is. I basically don't need the cards. I just talk, I just channel, and the cards back up what I'm saying. So these all beautifully tie into each other. When you let go, you surrender, you release the resistance, you make the effort. That means not knowing that not everything's going to be easy. You clearly decide what it is you want, step out the way, let go of the resistance, break the chains of the old behaviours from the past, from past lives too, but the old behaviours and going round in circles, and you actually heal these ancestral patterns that you've been carrying on around and around and around. You heal the inner child, and you bring in that pleasure, and you bring in that pleasure with the person that you're calling in, or more pleasure with your existing partner if that's what applies to you. But when you break the chains and you allow that healing to come into you, you will experience great love in your life, either with your person or in your life in general, because we all need a little more love in our lives. That was beautiful, wasn't it? And if you could please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely let me know in the comments what you got from this, and if you want me to keep doing it, and that'll give me the motivation to keep doing it. Thanks, Scorpio, and I hope you had a great birthday too. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later.